Everything was normal here in the city until I went to watch television, and I simply received horrible news. He said there will be flooding in the city, similar to a tsunami. This is terrifying, because if the entire city is completely flooded, this could really be the end of the city. All the houses will be destroyed by the flooding. But now, there are already people coming here to the front. Probably she's coming here to buy things at the market. Because if the city really floods, it's good to buy a lot of things. I also have to buy some things at the market before it's too late. And I'm leaving here, and maybe I have to warn my friend. He's working for the king. My friend Big is the king's guard. He always stays by the king's side. So now, I went inside here. He already stood up with a sword. I'm not here to attack the king. Did you see the news about what's going to happen to the city? And it looks like he disagreed. There will be flooding in the city, very similar to a tsunami. This could destroy the entire city. So he's looking back here. He said, "King, do I have permission to be scared?" And it looks like the king allowed it. So, my friend is looking here, and now my friend got really scared. So, he came closer. He said, "We don't have time. We need to buy all the food at the market." And yes, you're right. We have to buy things before this ends. So, both of us are leaving here, and he got into my vehicle. We have to do as much shopping as possible here at the market. Dude, I think you're going to fall from there. Really, that place where he is isn't very safe. But now we arrived right here. Except there's a lot of traffic here in Brookhaven. People aren't moving. Dude, get out of the way now. Even he got out of his car. He said they don't know how to drive. We have to go to the market now. Okay, I'll go another way because I can't stand waiting anymore. Okay, finally I'm arriving here. Luckily, the light is green. So, I arrived here before everyone else in Brookhaven. A police officer arrived here too. He's coming here before us. Big, you're going to buy as many things as possible that we need and a tsunami. He said, but it's not a tsunami. Just grab as many things as possible. I'll pay for all of this. So, we're coming inside here. I grabbed this shopping cart. We're coming here to shop. He's ignoring the fruits. He's coming here to get pizza. I should have known he would do something like that. I'm going to grab a lot of fruit because this is important. Perfect. I grabbed a lot of things. There are amazing fruits here. And apparently he's getting candy. He grabbed 2 chocolates. Okay, now I'm coming back here. Is it serious that he grabbed ice cream? I think people don't know how to shop. He's buying random things, and now he's already coming here to pay. Okay, I'll grab pizza too. Now I'm going to grab milk. She's also grabbing, but now I'm going to grab an ice cream. I spoke badly about the guy who grabbed ice cream, but I grabbed it too. But it wasn't a priority. I only grabbed ice cream because I was passing by. Now I'm here in line, but it's taking quite a while. He said, "Sir, this is fake money. I'm going to call the police." But the police officer is already here. This is terrible. Now he's getting more serious, and he's aiming this gun. "Officer, wait a moment. Let me pay for his groceries." He said if you pay for his groceries, he won't go to jail. Okay, that's fine. I'm coming here to pay the bills. Luckily, I have this card. Now I'm using it right here, and it worked. Big, how do you have fake money? Okay, at his house he'll explain this to me. I didn't know my friend was a criminal. Having fake money is literally a crime. He said the king was the one who gave this to me as payment. Okay, this is worse than it seems. The others are here at the market, but meanwhile, I'm coming here. We have to ask the king for real money, because if he was paying you with fake money, he deserves to go to jail for everything he did. So now both of us are coming here. I can't believe they did this to my friend, but now my friend became his guard. Is it serious that, even after what he did, you're still going to work as his guard? And he just agreed with it. Okay, then I won't help you anymore, because I think you don't deserve help. Seriously, this friend of mine is very weird. The guy was paying him with fake money, and even so, my friend will keep working for him. That doesn't even make sense. And now he's coming back here to talk to the king. He said, "King, I discovered the truth. Give me real money now." A few hours passed. I'm watching television. He said, "Guys, tonight the rain that will flood the city is going to start." Okay, this is terrifying. I can't believe this is going to start so soon. I'll keep watching television. And now, Bob appeared. Is it serious that Bob is a journalist? I didn't know that. He said, the rain has already started. A specialist calls this Bob's rain. I think nobody said that, but it looks like this friend took the king out of here. He finally got smarter. He said, "You can't just kick me out of my own house." Actually, I'm almost sure he can, because you didn't pay him money. But now the king came back here in his car. I'm sure he's coming here to report this. Look, you finally did the right thing. Big finally learned this. He's even jumping with happiness. Dude, the rain that will flood the entire city has already started. He said, "Here I have everything I need to survive." And now he went back to the king's house. Here there's simply this throne. Here there's also a lot of food. I think maybe my friend is right. But now, I'm coming here to talk to Bob. Bob should be right here in front because I know this place. But it looks like he's really coming here. Listen, you have to stop your car because I have some questions. You're not telling us how long this flooding will last? He said, maybe it lasts a day, a month, or 100 years. So you don't know how long this will last, right? Unfortunately, he agreed. This is terrible. We have to ask for help from the military now, before it's too late. He said, my friend is already taking care of this. I wonder what your cousin is doing. Even I'm a little scared, but it looks like Bob's cousin is right here, and somehow the military didn't see him. How did these military not see Bob's cousin hidden here? Now he saw this, and he's simply coming here running. I can't believe he's going to steal this helicopter. Seriously, he can't do that. Or maybe he can. And now he's arriving right here, with this helicopter flying, and he's coming down here. How does he know how to fly a helicopter? But he arrived right here, and it looks like Bob is going to leave. Can I go too? He said, can I think about the trip? I didn't understand what you meant by that, but from the looks of it, he just left here. I can't believe he's going to think about it during the trip. Likewise, I thought he was really joking, but he was serious. He's going to think about whether he'll take me along, literally during the trip. Well, now I'm going back home. There's no way this can get worse, because I'm in the worst possible situation, and it really can get worse, because my friend became king. This is much worse than it seems, but apparently the city was completely flooded. This may seem like it's not a problem, but it's a very big problem, especially for the electrical wiring. Now the military is without power. This is something that shouldn't happen. This also applies to this house, which is without power. And this, unfortunately, also applies to the castle. Everything is completely without power here in Brookhaven. This could be a sign of the end times. Now Big arrived here. The entire city's power went out. It wasn't me who did this to your house, because even my house is without power. I don't know what else to do. He said, it's easy to live without power. Just sleep with the lights off. You're forgetting something very important. All the food that I stored in the fridge will spoil, and there's nothing I can do. He said, of course there is. Let's eat. So, both of us are coming here. I also can't watch television anymore, which is terrible. I know it seems like my friend isn't very smart, but he's good at some very specific things. One of those things is making food when he's hungry. He's making incredible food, but he only knows how to cook because he eats a lot. He said, I learned this in Italy. This is really impressive, but I remembered something very important. Up here there are some boxes that can help us with electricity. Perfect. I grabbed this. Here there are several solar roofs that can generate energy during the day. Okay, I'm going down here now, and he already finished the food. This is very good. Seriously, the food my friend made is simply incredible. You're really a great cook. Now, it's another day, and now it's time to get up. I wonder what my friend is doing at this hour. So I'm leaving here, but he's not at home. I don't know where he went. But now I'm going outside here, and this teacher is giving a class. And for some reason, my friend is here too. This is very weird. Even while it's raining, they're in class. That's a lot of dedication. Now he changed the count, and he messed up again. But now I'm coming here to the castle. I have to install the boxes because they have solar roofs that will literally save us. So now I'm going up here. I could install this at my house, but maybe in this castle, it's better. So I'm going up here, and from here, I can already have access to the castle roof. To access the roof of my house, it's very difficult. Okay, I'm placing several solar roofs. At some point, the power of the house will come back, and now my friend just arrived here. He wants to know what I'm doing. The power of the house will finally return to normal because I just fixed all of this, and at any moment it will come back. Perfect. Everything worked out. This really was very smart. I literally managed to save the house. But what is this that passed behind here? He landed right here, and several entered in here. Now he also entered here. All that's missing is this baby entering here too. And now he's here too. Everyone is here in this helicopter. You can't leave without us. There are still 2 people here in the city. He said the helicopter is full. Next time you come too. But what if you forget about me? There are many chances of that happening. He said, we would never forget about you. And now, he flew away. I hope he doesn't forget about me, because here in the city there was a lot of destruction. Soon this water will start to reach our houses, which is exactly what happened to this house. The water is completely out of control, and now, he's calling me there. Okay, let's go back home. It's better we go back here. But just look at the water level. This here is much higher than I thought. And he went back inside there. Maybe the secret to surviving all of this is to ignore everything, just like my friend is doing. I'm going to turn off this car, and now I'm coming inside here, and it looks like I'm going to be the king this time. That's actually pretty cool. Now I understand why castles exist. It's really very cool to stay here. He said, your time is over. Now it's my turn to be king. I was only king for 20 seconds. Now my friend is king again. By any chance, do you have television here? I want to see the news. I had a bit of difficulty, but I had to bring my television here because he simply doesn't have one. Now we're watching this, and Bob just appeared. This is Bob, and also Bob's cousin. He said, the city of Brookhaven was completely evacuated. That's simply a lie. I'm in the city, but how are you not scared? Actually, he's also scared. He just takes a little while to realize it. Okay, I turned this off. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, he turned the television on again, and now Bob's cousin appeared. He said, I feel like something is missing. I just don't know what it is. And again, I turned this off. You can't watch this horrible news. We have to watch only good news. One day, both of us will leave here as soon as this flooding ends. He said, but everything is destroyed. I know there are a lot of things destroyed. Cars are completely underwater. Even this police car is underwater. Everything that is happening to the city is horrible. But now I think I'm going to go sleep because I'm tired. So he's going to show me where the rooms are. And he's going down here. What place is this that you're taking me to? These can't be the rooms. Everything here is very weird, but at least they are rooms. And now he's going there to sleep. Okay, I'm coming here to my room, which apparently is this one. And this here is the bed. I can't believe I'm going to have to sleep on the floor. This is much worse than I thought. But now I'm sleeping here, and my friend is also sleeping. It was the middle of the night. I'm hearing very loud gunshot noises, and it looks like this is coming from there. This king is shooting. I can't believe he's doing this. Okay, I got up. I have to make him stop doing this now, before it's too late. So now, I'm going up here. I want to see what the situation of the house is. There's no way he can come in here, because the bridge disappeared. That's why he's shooting here. Okay, I can't appear at the window, otherwise, he might end up hitting me. He said, I just want to talk. I will never open this door for you. But my friend arrived there. He just went outside here. I can't believe you did this. This guy wants revenge for everything that happened, and now he has become happy. Some months passed, and some things changed. Now there are two kings here. Neither of them stays on the main throne to symbolize that both are literally equal. This is very weird because, while both are kings, I literally have to work for both, and I still have to work double because I work for both. He said, bring food to me, and Big said, I want water. Here is your plate of food that you asked me so much for. Here is everything he wants, and here is your water. I preferred when there were no kings, because now that my friend is king, he's not helping at all. I can't even watch television because one of them forbade it. Now I'm going out to do some shopping, and now the city is really very flooded. Everything is underwater, in a very weird way. The weirdest thing is that it stopped raining. So, from the looks of it, the city's situation is terrible because, even without rain, it's flooded. Even the airplane is underwater. This is the end of Brookhaven. Nothing else can save us. But now the king just arrived here. He said, can you bring me a glass of water? Is it serious that you came all the way here to ask me for a glass of water? Especially since you were here in the castle earlier. All you had to do was come here to the table and get the glass of water. He said, this service is yours. I want a glass of water now. And it started raining again. Okay, I'm going back here to do what he asked. But you know what? I'm going to do something different. Obviously, I'm going to get the glass of water and I'm going to give it to this king. And now he grabbed it there. But now I'm going to have to go up here and I'm going to remove my solar panels. They definitely don't deserve this. So I'm removing all of this and now I'm putting it at my house. And I'm also closing my doors so they don't come in here. Now my house is protected. Nobody is going to come in here and soon their house will lose power. Finally, the power went out here and now the power in my house is going to come back. These solar panels are very good, but what are you doing here? He said, I saw you coming back, and I decided to go back to normal. So, finally you're going to go back to being big. Actually, he became a knight. Okay, from today on, you're going to obey me. Big, I want a glass of water. So, he jumped into the pool, and he's getting water from there. Dude, I don't want pool water. That's obviously dirty. How do you have the courage to do this? He said, you didn't say you wanted drinkable water. Well, forget it. I'll get water from the fridge myself, so I'm opening this. I don't trust this friend of mine anymore. And you can see that this guy is doing a protest, but it looks like now the city is no longer flooded. Everything is very destroyed, but it's not flooded anymore. Okay, I'm going up here to see this. And for the first time, I'm seeing the sun again. Everything here went back to normal after all the destruction that happened. Big, everything is going to go back to normal. And now, he's very happy. But now the helicopter is coming back here. This is Bob's helicopter and Bob's cousin's helicopter. So he's coming down here. I can't believe he managed to come back. Bob's cousin is very good. And Bob also left from here. You forgot about us. You literally abandoned us here. He said, that's what I forgot about. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.